All right. It's Saturday. Finally. Saturday once again. Let's play some more fucking Spikeout. Alright. All stages. Still doing customization because I'm gonna do this last route on easy just so I have like all the stages under my belt before I bump the difficulty up to normal.
Select a fighter.
And tonight's first character is Fiona, the final member of Team Neo Spike. And I, again, say the first character for tonight because with how short I've seen this route be, like, it's possible, like, we would have, like, enough time to do a second run through as an extra character. So, yeah.
Spiker's camp.
You're basically gonna get 2 playthroughs in one stream, ideally.
Start gate.
Because the route for this is, you know, after Spiker's camp,
Fight.
we're gonna take like the other route in Diesel Town that ends with Randolph as the end boss, and then it's gonna take us to what is like the B side of the Shipyard B. And like once we do that, then like we'll go straight to the Imperial Opera. And I think for that, you know, I showed it off once like last time, but I think I don't need to do the back route into the Imperial Opera every single time from now on. I'll at least leave it to like my discretion. So yeah, Fiona. She's very much the equivalent to something like Linda for Team Neo Spike. In that, you know, I mean, like I would say like she's like the female fighter of the team, but obviously we have Min Hua for that. But she's a similar kind of technique sort of character in the game because of the way her like she does her primary attacks. Like if Jackal, who we played as last week, if his deal was that like all of his major attacks are like kick, not kicks, if they're all like punches, upper body attacks, then the idea is that Fiona is like the opposite. She's all kicks and everything except her 3-hit charge combo. You know? Otherwise, she has a 6-hit kick combo, which looks pretty cool, but I describe her as being the Linda of Team Neo Spike because just based on my experience of, like, playing Final Edition in my own time and just getting a taste of all the characters in that, like, for, like, a brief while. Like, Spikeout's hit properties are very weird in the sense that even though every, like, main character has like the same like inputs for certain moves that are designed to serve the same function, the way they are executed is not always the same because of things like their height or like just character model size combined with like the height of their hit and like, you know, size of their hitboxes. You know, Jackal's a big dude, so like so stuff like his sweeps and like other moves have got quite like wide hitboxes. Then you have characters like Min Hua who have like extremely long range, like the beat plus jump. And then like with the kicks, you know, like they just go kind of all over the place, which was again kind of the main thing with Linda if you played like the arcade version. Dusk VTuber, hey! Thanks for the follow, man. Ow. Damn it, Ant. Got him. All right.
Area 2. Clear.
Roger.
But yeah, that's basically like just what I've been talking about. That's more or less just Fiona's deal at this point.
Fight.
You know, all kick focus, a bit more emphasis on technique, and like not really like the perfect combination of technique and power, I suppose. Because if we're talking about like a character on Team Neo Spike who has really good combo potential on top of like just really strong moves, like that's that's clearly Min Hua. And also to like a somewhat lesser extent Spike Jr. as well. But even then, that lesser extent I think is marginal, like having like thought about it for a while and still messing around with these characters in the training mode. All right. Ah, damn, that did not work as I was thinking it would. All right. Yeah, still hits them pretty far away, though. Let me pick up this tire. Got him. And there we go. Yeah, so far she's like all right. Though the extra character that we're going to be showing off once we're done with like her playthrough, I'm very curious to kind of like put it through their paces compared to Fiona. Because admittedly, like with like the extra character I'm talking about, whose name I'm currently withholding just to maintain something of a surprise, is that she like it's technically like one of the 13 main characters, not like it's not any of the boss characters that you can unlock and like play as. So the idea was like I was trying to think of like, would it really be worth it to like make like another stream that's entirely dedicated to that character, because there's a bit of similarities to Fiona in question. But then like as I was basically like looking through like Spikeout videos, just because like even if most of the videos I find are for the arcade game, like the levels save for the first half of Spiker's Camp are exactly the same in their layout, like enemy placements and boss order, is that like it's very easy to translate that over to this game. That I realized, oh yeah, like Spiker's Camp to Short Route for Diesel Town to Shipyard B to Imperial Opera without the side entrance is basically the shortest that the game can go for. In fact, it's the route that I've like constantly seen people do for like 1cc time attacks, like, or speed runs rather. Like if the idea is that you want to like get through the game as fast as possible. Oh, come on, camera. You're still being an asshole. Ah! I was trying to grab you. There we go. Ah. Ah. Still knocked her away just a bit too much. Please do not. Oh, come on. Please do not kill me. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Continue.
Ah.
Right.
Stage clear.
Jeez. And, ah.
Bring it. Come on.
That was the worst start to this whole thing, like, to this whole series yet. Even I don't think I died to freaking Phoenix when I was playing as Spike Jr. at the start of this. At least I don't think I did. And that was, like, I was still, like, really, like, kind of in my early learning phase of, like, actually trying to commit all, like, these bosses and general strategies and, like, routes and all that. Yeah, it's just...
Special item. The gate.
I don't know, I think part of it might also be just me really missing Min Hua and just wanting to play as her some more. But I still got to get through this character and, like, all the remaining, like, main characters that are not bosses. Well, I mean, technically that's kind of incorrect because one of them is a boss. It's the end, it's the final boss of the entire game, but... yeah, who cares? Alright. There we go. Come on. Ah. It sucks that, like, beat, 3 beats followed by, like, 3 charge, combo against the corner, like, seems really finicky about whether or not it wants to work. And the camera, as always, still continues to be a thorn in my side in ways that, like, the freaking camera in the arcade game just never acts like. Oh my god. Huh. There we go. Yeah, and her charge attack really does not seem that good just because of... or it might... yeah, just because no one wants to run into it. It doesn't do any damage to, like, the character I'm grabbing. Yeah, like, imagine that. I'm having an easier time dealing with Nora and Douglas than Phoenix. Oh my god, damn you! There, we'll take it. Whew, alright. We got this, though. I screwed up on Spiker's camp, but I'm pretty sure I can manage Diesel Town just fine. Especially since I'm not dealing with Elliot and that other dude that, like, you fight, like, around, like, the basketball courts. They're, like, it's those two that are, like, generally, like, the end bosses if you're going to be taking the route that leads to, like, either end of Astro Mall. Alright. Oh my god. Turn around. How did that not... yeah, you gotta... ugh. Yeah, that's like the tricky part you have to get used to about using Fiona, just because kicks Like, outside of her main combo where, like, it really does feel like it just hits everywhere, like, most people's, like, kick attacks for, like, their charge combo hit low. And because of, like, the recovery frames you gotta go through every time you do, like, a level 2 or level 3 charge to, like, juggle enemies, it makes, like, a 3-hit charge combo, like, infeasible as her. Alright, there we go. That said, though, a plus side to her. She does have a follow-up kick on her light jump plus charge. Which I should be doing more if I'm being honest. Although it didn't land that time, so maybe it's kind of... Yeah, like... Damn it. Didn't even give me time to use that wrench. Jerks. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, obviously, if they unfortunately wall splat during that, you can't even get them with any reasonable follow-up. Oh my god. And I'm still... And, like, one of the things that I'm still, like, generally bad about with, like, playing this game is being able to, like, take advantage of, like, the long jump plus charge attack. Like, like that. Like, there's a way to, like, keep combos going if you do an attack that, like, pushes the enemy away in a juggle. And you do it by literally just, like, chasing after them. And then, like, doing that move. What was up with the camera just wigging out during that? I have no idea. But yeah, it's just... It's a lot harder for me to, like, line up as much as I'd like because the thing with this game is that it's not just because I'm playing it on an arcade stick. This is how it's designed. Even if you play it on a gamepad where it lets you use the left analog stick, is that, like, the movement is all digital in this. Like, you have to double tap if you want to, like, sprint or anything like that. Obviously. But because it's 8-way digital, that means, like, if the camera is shifting in a way that, like, any of those 8 directions do not line up as you going directly towards the opponent, you might end up missing your follow-up. So that's why I keep missing it often, like, when I try and do it or, like, practice. And just rely more on, like, getting, like, those wall combos. Ah. Yeah, just... this camera sometimes. Ah. I did not come up with, like, a good follow-up. Yeah. At least I still know somewhat how to do that, you know? Like, do, like, the double tap to run away from enemies, get them to chase you. Yeah. And then, like, once they're about to do their running kick at you, that's when you hold the shift button to, like, lock your facing position and then just strafe to the left or right. Yeah, but it's just... Like, this is the downside of playing a character like Fiona or Linda, where it's like... Like, ideally, if you want to, like, hit beat 3 times and then charge 3 times to do, like, a 3-punch, 3-kick combo, like, that makes sense for all the other characters as far as, like, being able to consistently catch enemies as they're, like, falling downwards, like their airtime is decaying as part of the juggle. But Fiona is a character where, like, that combo path literally works as the opposite. So, like, further, like, providing evidence to people that might just think this is, like, a simple beat-em-up. Like, the idea that because all these characters have, like, the same inputs for moves that follow, like, the same functions or rules that they all play the same is, like, that could not be any more false. Like, certain combos just do not apply with particular characters.
Special item. Here comes the boss.
Yeah, and again, just still something about, like, this camera. Like, there's some days where I feel like, you know, maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe it's me that's the problem, and I'm, like, playing the game in a way where it's, like, actively affecting, the way the camera operates. But then others, I'm just like, no, there's no way that this could be entirely my fault. This has to be, like, entirely a result of this camera being programmed way worse than it was originally in the arcade game. Like, I have no idea how that was managed, because even playing through Final Edition on my own time, like even that camera still runs into some real tough spots. Okay, please do not kill me! No! Yo! Wow, that was clutch. Ow. Yes! Alright! Oh, wow. Definitely gotten better. Even with these bosses having their difficulty set to easy. Curtis has definitely been kind of a problem spot for me anytime I get to him in Diesel Town. But again, I'm thankful I had to deal with him. I'm thankful for the next few bosses I'm going to have to deal with, and then none of them are the 2 that I would normally have to deal with if I wanted to go to Astro Mall. Hold on. Yeah, it's just... I appreciate that she does have, like, that, like, kick follow-up on the light jump plus charge. The problem is that I'm wishing that it, connected into anything nearly as well as it did for Min Hua. Still like her more than Jackal, though. The fact that she even has kicks, including various ones that can still hit low when she wants them to, is already a big plus compared to how it is playing as Jackal, where it feels like everything is exclusively trying to hit either high or mid. Like, ultimately, I feel these 2 characters definitely suffer the most from, an issue of just, their combo routes just being really difficult to sustain. It's just that those problems surface for different reasons because of, what type of attacks they prioritize. Hence why Spike Jr. and Min Hua are, preferable to play as in in Team Neo Spike. And also, not to mention, I need to show this again. Okay, normally, I guess that would make you think, okay, I just missed. But it's no, even then, the hitboxes when you do that, for grabbing enemies, is that should be wide enough. That should be wider than it is that it's actually hitting. But no, the way that she's throwing them down actively, it does not collide with enemies. And that's, another thing that I definitely think is a bit of a negative. Okay, that time.
Here comes the
Like, that time I was actually able to get, like, the double light jumping kick attack, so... Nice. Oh, yeah. See, at the very least, again, that reinforces what I said. Despite, like, the gripes that I've had, like, between just briefly labbing with her before this stream and also, like, kind of going through this playthrough just now, it's like, yeah, she's not, like, she still has shortcomings that make me prefer other characters, but, like, at least her shortcomings do not trip me up nearly as bad as they do Jackal's. Alright. Now, we break this gate and not the one to the warehouse.
clear.
Yes.
And we go to the final area of Diesel Town for this run. Like I said, this is going to be a very short route. This is the route that you always see Spikeout players use if they're ever trying to, like, do, like, a 1cc speed run. You know? Because you basically go through this in 5 areas instead of, like, 7, 8, whatever it is, like, on any of the routes when you're trying to go to Astro Mall. And then I think 6 or so for the A side of Shipyard. You know, it's funny, the more I think about it, because the thing with the levels in Spikeout in the original arcade game is to, like, keep in mind the context behind, like, how that game was released and then updated, is that like, first there was the original release called Spikeout Digital Battle Online, and there was actually only 3 levels in the entire game. Like, there was Diesel Town, followed by Astro Mall, and then the Imperial Opera. And those levels were basically the same, I think, as far as, like, all the areas and bosses that were in them. In Final Edition, which is, like, the preferred Spikeout game for fans, that was the one where they updated it to have 2 extra levels, which was the Spiker's Camp at the beginning. And then following that was, was the Shipyard. And thinking about, like, how dense and, like, fairly complex, like the first 3 levels are from Digital Battle Online that I was, like, talking about. Okay, come on. Get over here. Get over here, Randolph. And give me a better camera angle to work with. Ah. Oh, God. See, again, it's just like the... Yeah, just something with, like, how the camera is working. Like, you would never see it try to, like, do this kind of angle in the arcade game. Like, it literally just doesn't do it. Okay, one final for you. Got it. Because it's, but yeah, it's like, Diesel Town is dense because there are essentially 4 end spots that you can take in that level. And then Astro Mall is like, you have 2 starting points, whether you're at the top or the bottom of, like, that 3-story, like lobby area. And then there's the part where, like, you get outside, like, to the ground floor of, like, where there's the parking garage, and you get, like, that fork, like that split path you can go. So there's essentially 2 starting points and then 2 like additional ways on top of that to get to like the end point of Astro Mall. Shipyard, by comparison, it's like, depending on like what conditions you meet to get there, it's basically like you have this starting platform which is the same every time, and how it ends is that it's like, okay, based on your choices, you're either going to take the left exit or the right. And the left exit, which is what we're taking, is like weirdly shorter than the one on the opposite side. Like, we basically get, I think, about like half to 2/3 of like the... No, it's definitely about half, I think, of the bosses from Shipyard A in Shipyard B, which again contributes to why like this route is the preferred one for speedrunners. Okay, come on. Still can't believe that just does not want to connect half the time. It's like that's basically like a wall corner combo exclusive move if you actually want to like have it connect it to something worthwhile. Or have it as the start exclusively. I feel like that's the only other way. All right.
Here comes the boss.
God, for real. I just wish that like her spin attack, like obviously like it does a fair amount of damage to enemies like after it like finishes, but just like the collateral, like as far as like collisions, I just wish that like it was either longer or just had like a wider reach that it would actually be able to like reach other enemies that are surrounding. Ah, shit. No. But on the plus side, I think, at least with this route, is that because we're not getting like the other half of like the bosses that normally are in the shipyard on Shipyard A, the ones we have to deal with, I think, are significantly easier by comparison. Like, next one, I'm pretty sure, is, like, it's just Kitty and Lisa. At least if I'm remembering correctly. But, like, red and blue, we don't face those. Like, the weird fat dudes also do not show up. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there a way I can... Yes! Got it! Alright. Ugh. Landing lag. Never mind. Hold on. Yeah. But yeah, it's the sort of thing where, like, based on what I was describing, again, where, like, this was a stage added to, like, the updated release. It's like, you could tell how much, like, less complex in scope it is compared to Diesel Town or Astro Mall. Because it was something that they added as, like, an extra bonus for, like, a more complete version of the arcade original. Still, thinking about how much they were able to actually, like, translate exactly into this Xbox version, I really do wish we could have gone as, like, an alternate starting point. Like, the actual, I wish we could have gotten the real, like, start to Spiker's camp. Where you start inside, like, Team Spike's base. Or, like, their gang house, as it were. Which is, like, it's really cool when you see it, like, in the arcade game. Because that house has 4 rooms that are basically the designated rooms for each of the characters. Like, that's where they live. So when you have that and like you select a character, any of like the 4 original Spikers, it starts you in their corresponding room, and you have to immediately get out into like the foyer and like take care of the first boss. Camera. Oh my god.
Hurry up.
Alright, at least it gave me some time back. Oh my god. Yeah, timer is getting mighty low in a lot of these sections. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to completely show off that this was a thing, but like map to the black button, you can actually change like the map display kind of to a more zoomed in approach or like zoomed out.
Here comes the boss.
Alright, come on. Yeah, Kitty and Lisa are like so much more manageable to deal with by virtue of the fact that like they behave a lot more like regular enemies despite being bosses themselves. They still hurt real bad. Yeah, they still got those moves. And I don't... Oh my god, game, please. Oh my god. Ah.
Continue.
I said they were easier. I said they were easier than some of the other bosses for sure, but yeah. In my, like, admittedly, in the game's defenses, I am kind of, like, taking this fight, like, in the worst way possible with, like, with all of these characters bunched up with the camera being absolute shit. Just terrible. And I'm just missing everything instead of doing what any sensible Spikeout player does, which is, like, try and lure them away from the crowd and up the stairs. Oh my... kind of bad, but whatever. That makes only, what, 2 deaths so far? I could still get through Diesel Town without dying. At least on the routes that I've taken where it ends with, like, Randolph as the boss. It's been a while since I've done any of the long routes that lead to Astro Mall, and I have to, like, end them by fighting Justin and Elliot as a tag team.
Fight.
But yeah, here's Keiji, who doesn't even get, like, a boss intro. He's just kind of treated as a normal enemy. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Got him. Yeah, I definitely gotta, like, for Fiona's, like, double light jump kick, it's really a situation where, like, I have to use that as, like, the starting, like the opening part of the combo, and then lead that into, like, a... Okay, so level 3 definitely doesn't work. Level 2 reaches. Good to know. Yes! Alright, got the bucket on him. Take that. God, I just love... Even though they aren't the star of the show, obviously, because, like, the actual beat-em-up combat is, like, so good as it is. Is, like, God. I love some of the goofy applications that you have for them. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, I guess Nihei and the other dude are still on this route. Then it's got to just be, like, red and blue that aren't here, unless they're also going to surprise me, and this is, like, another change that's specific to Battle Street. Alright. Yeah, these have to be... Okay, no, they had to have absolutely changed this. Because I just remembered, they were in the arcade original, but they actually spawned, like, once you got to the, cleared out a bunch of enemies and reached, like, this stairwell. Yes! Got it! Okay. Wait, no, so I guess it is just, wow, alright. Because, okay, I've seen it done before in Final Edition, where it's like, it gives you just a series of, like, enemies that you have to fight on those conveyor belts until you reach that stairwell and beat any remaining enemies, and once you do, that's when those two spawn, and... I got it. I just freaking realized why they changed that. And I don't know, like, how much I want to credit it to them, like, being smart or something, because I feel like there was a more, like, reasonable solution they should have, like, gone for. So, at that stairwell, there's, like, that upper walkway that I was, like, talking about. Or, or like, that was, like, obvious. I wasn't really talking about it until just now, actually. But the idea was that, something that was like a glitch in the arcade game of in Spikeout Final Edition. What you could do is using the same trick that you can do where you sprint in a direction to get enemies to chase after you. You know, kind of like I'm going to actually demonstrate it right now, assuming this asshole can actually follow me. No, he's not going to do it. Okay. They're a lot more consistent about doing it in the arcade game, to be fair. God, just look at it like that follow-up I was able to get off. It's ridiculous. After kind of knocking them away. But yeah, the idea is that you take that trick of, like, luring them into doing a jumping kick, then strafe out of the way. There was, for whatever reason, there was a collision hole that, like, those bosses could... like, throw themselves through. If you actually, like, lined up them to do a jumping kick at just the right way. And if you did that, they would fall out of bounds and the game would instantly declare them as dead. And that's, like, one of those tricks that speedrunners of Final Edition use in order to get through that section a lot faster. And apparently their solution, instead of just fixing that collision hole and letting them those two bosses spawn in the same area. Also, hi, Glace. Instead of fixing that hole, which maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but they decided to spawn the two bosses, like, a lot earlier and just have the conveyor belt carry you over to the stairs anyway so that you'd be closer. And it's just like, man... There's a more reasonable way you could have done things, but I'm not... And you still got the same result. I'm not sure if this was necessarily, like, the best way to go about it, but whatever. You do you, game. This technically wasn't even made by, like, Sega in-house. This was done by Dimps. Oh my god, and Kaiser is still... Oh my god. Oh. Kaiser's just gonna be a thorn in my side for the foreseeable future until I can feel comfortable like how best to deal with him, just because like his attacks are so goddamn strong that it knocks me out of like any super armor I might have. Okay, never mind. Like, doing that back throw absolutely does have a collision. It's just, it happens, like, way later than you think it's supposed to. Oh my god, ugh. Kaiser, for God's sake, back off! Come on! That's it. How is that not close enough? Oh my, how is that not the end of your combo? Get out!
Continue.
Right.
Jesus! It'd be a lot easier to know, like, if I'm actually successful at grabbing if this camera gave a damn about actually, like, centering behind me. Like, what is, this, again, just, as every time I think I'm so looking forward to playing Spikeout again, like, every week. Except for the part where I am reminded that this camera is just AIDS. Maybe that's a bit too harsh, I'm not sure, but it definitely, it's aggravating knowing that there is better in an earlier version of this game. Oh my, that's like what, 3 KOs already on the same boss.
Right.
Dude, I was trying to mash out of it. Just let me kill the other guy, you... Ugh.
Bring it. Come on.
Alright. Though now I'm kind of reviled by the thought that because I'm showing off a second character tonight, that means I'm basically going to have to, like, go through him again, a second time. Ugh.
Start.
Because, like, the only reason I'm going to be able to fit 2 characters in is if I do this exact same route.
Fight.
And get it all done within, like, an hour or so. More like an hour plus at this point. Alright, okay. It's alright, it's just the hedge maze. And we're not going to be taking the back entrance into the opera this time. That would just add... that would just take too long to get to what we need. We can skip those bosses and just worry about like Schneider and all those other dudes once we get inside. God. Definitely feeling like even after this, it's like... Maybe I'm not quite ready yet to feel like I can take on normal difficulty for the game. Because it is the sort of thing where I am thinking it's like... There is a way to do like all 5 courses in a single run of Battle Street. It's just I've not been able to get it to work. And I think it might be a result of like either like some combination of score or whether or not like I have to like do it without using a continue. Like maybe it's specifically having to be on arcade rules or something. I don't know. Or it could be difficulty. I'm not sure. I really do wish that there was like a more easily accessible like repository of like information on just what the hell everything is in Spikeout. Like things from like how routes, enemy behavior, all that kind of stuff works. Because I'm pretty sure, like, the answer that people would try and give is one that's, like, obvious and frustrating to hear every time, which is, like, just join whatever Discord people have as a community. But really, it's like, people are fucking idiots, and they need to, like, stop thinking that, like, a fancy, like, that a fancy chat client like Discord is a good way to, like, preserve information that, like, people, like, need for stuff like this. Because it's not. It's freaking not. That's the whole reason we've had things like wikis and fan sites and other things in the past. Stuff where, like, you have, like, webpage layouts where the, where, like, ways to access that information make way more sense than just going into some rando's fucking server and just going to, like, the appropriate channels and, like, depending on whether or not they care about actually noting that shit, well, you'll either have to, like, scroll all the way up to get it or I don't know, just, like, check the pinned messages or something. Either way, I get people's, like love of Discord. It's clearly, like, the IRC replacement that, like, got people to actually use it because IRC's, like, too old for most people on the internet these days. But god damn it, man. Stop hiding all of your useful information in a server that could just very easily, like, go tits up and shut down at a moment's notice. Oh my god. What? How did he... No! Oh my god, just die! Why are none of these giving me extra time? Oh, finally! Oh my god. This is still a tense section to go through in terms of, like, why is it acting like I'm double tapping when I'm not? I swear, this sticks sometimes. Oh, bullshit. Yeah. God damn it.
Right.
Ah. Oh my god. Imperial Opera is still definitely one of my weakest stretches of the game. Probably not as weak as with, like, the Shipyard. But that's just because it's, like... Yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess it's unfortunate, but also makes sense in a way. The whole, freaking... Like, the shorter route would lead to the stage that is generally hard. God damn it, I just wanna get you assholes to split off from each other. Fucker. Dude, just stop grabbing me. There we go. All right. Ah. Good. Give me a special attack item back. That's it. Now let's get out of here. Camera, dude. You don't need to go that angle when I'm trying to hug the wall that you're, like, just rubbing up against. Oh my god. Game's trying to drive me about as mad as I am having fun with it most of the time. I still feel upset that I actually, like, got KO'd in the hedge maze of all things. Like, it would not sting as hard if it was just a matter of... like, running out of time, because that's absolutely designed to happen. Alright. There. Well, let's just take care of these regular dudes. Yeah, and just something with, like, I have no idea what it is. It's gotta be something with, like, the hitbox for Fiona and size, or, like, and how that combines with the enemies. But it really does feel like those jumping attacks, those homing jump attacks with, like, beat plus jump are just not connecting consistently the way I would want. Alright, come on. There. I'm still low on health. Seriously, it would be nice if this camera, like, it's so lackadaisical and, like, just how it moves. That's what it feels like. Like, the camera in Final Edition is obviously, like, not perfect. Dude! Why the hell are my attacks not reaching? God. God, it's like the game and her is actively trying to make a case that she might be, like, the least good character of Team Neo Spike and not Jackal. Because it's just, again, it's just some weird things with, like, the size of her character and hitbox. Alright. Run away. Good. Good. Get over here. Good. Alright. I at least remember this strat. I'm not being an idiot like I've been with others where I'm just like, I'm gonna aggro all these bosses and enemy at once. Let's see how it goes. As it turns out, in a game like Spikeout, that goes very poorly. Very, very poorly. God. Alright. Okay, just take that.
Special item.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a pretty good combo that works well, be it like regular enemy or bosses. Why is it just not? Damn it, I'm trying to. Wow, okay. I don't know. It's weird. I guess my timing is still just a bit early on that, because I'm trying to wait until, like, I think I'm out of the apex of my jump when I do that back grab. That it's like, if I do that, then I can avoid, like, throwing them down, and I can immediately start charging for, like, a level 3. As soon as, like, they land and turn around.
Fight.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Man, when the day comes that I can get a new PC, and I run like the supermodel emulator on there, and I do not have the problems that I do in OBS, like just, like, A, OBS refusing to, like, capture it correctly, and B, not have the issues I do with the game just like corrupting the image when in windowed mode. Once that day comes, boy, will I be looking forward to just playing the original arcade game and having to, like, play this version less and less. I mean, I'll still, like, if I do boot it up for anything, it's still gonna be for, like, Min Hua. But it will be so nice once I finally have like my final verdict on how all these characters are, like compared next to everyone in almost tier list style, as it were. Because it's like the roster of like main characters for this is like, it's not so huge like in fighting games that like trying to do like playthroughs of each of them would feel like a really tiring task. I think 13 is like just fine. Ah, come on. Where were you even aiming with that, girl? There, at least I got some life back. All right. Okay. Still really sucks that it's like the just the way that like her moves like chain into each other is just so much harder to get right compared to other characters I'm more used to, that I feel a lot of characters would otherwise be more used to. And the thing is, like, even though, like I've said it before, like, she's basically, like, the new version of Linda in this game, I still want to say that even Linda in original Spikeout still has to be, like, a stronger character than even this is. I feel like that has to be the case with, like, a lot of the original Team Spike cast. Oh my god, just... Oh dear, come on. Got him. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, just cannot move out of the way. Okay. I know I wasn't trying to grab you, dude. Let me just run. Ugh, this stick. This really is, this has to be like a weird issue or whatever it is. Dude, just let me. Oh, man. Alright. So this makes me all the more fascinated to kind of see how the extra character for tonight's stream is going to handle compared to Fiona. You'll all see soon enough. Still, with the amount of deaths I've been taking, this is definitely going not anywhere as fast as it would be if like speedrunners were doing this, which I've seen take somewhere around like 40 minutes. On. It's the thing that like keeps fucking me up with this. Is the stick just reading like half of like my simple tap forwards as being like a double tap, which is not what I want to do. Because the thing with double tapping to do to like your sprint is that like yeah, it gets you moving, but it also throws off like any any charge up combos you might be doing, because you cannot hold like the charge button if you're sprinting.
Special item.
Alright. Still doing alright when it comes to this area. Like, I feel like once I get to, like, these kind of, like, main arenas in the actual opera, like, my chances of running out of time and, or getting KO'd definitely diminishes. Except for the part I'm pretty sure once it comes time to, like, the triple boss fight behind the curtains. At least the game was generous enough to give me, like, 3 whole life pickups. They really want to make sure that, like, I can be prepared for this.
Here comes the boss.
Yeah, but it really feels like half the time. When I try and double tap to dash, it's not working. Yeah, just, again, it was like I was trying to get ready for a dash, not a dash, a charge, but it just read it as a double tap from trying to move away. So it's like, what the hell? Ugh. And Wilhelm, Siegfried, and all these assholes, they just keep spamming their invincible attacks. And every time they do it, that just makes it all the more aggravating trying to get hidden. Ah.
Special item.
Alright, come on. Okay. Please, just let me kill him. Good. To get that time bonus, because all of these 3 bosses are designed to give you extra time if you kill them. Basically a way to, like, screw you if you focus on getting rid of the ads before. Dude! Fuck you! Got it! Alright. No! No! Damn, I was doing so well. Fuck.
Right.
Eat a dick, Schneider. Scanlines. Which emulator? The Scanlines are the custom thing I have as part of this whole stream that you're seeing. As for emulator, we don't do that shit here. This is OG Xbox. I don't even think the OG Xbox emulators that are out there can handle this game at full speed just yet.
Fight.
Welcome to the stream, though. All right. On. Off. There. Alright, now we're just gonna take our time clearing these dudes out. Wall combos still serving me fairly well. Stair combos not so much. Yeah, man. It's been a weird one playing as this character. Like, I kind of knew what to expect just from, like, the brief time I spent just, like, messing around with, like, her moves and, like, combo potential, like, in the training room. But, yeah, just, wow. Like that playthrough from 2 weeks ago is still, like, the best luck I've had yet. And obviously, I wasn't even going for this kind of route. Like, maybe, even if it's longer, maybe I should just stick to, like, Astromol if like, the goal is just trying to... Well, no, that'll be, like, kind of irrelevant, I guess, because it's, like... If I'm somehow able to get to a point where I could do, like, all 5 stages, then, like... Even if I do Astromol, I'm still going to have to go through the Shipyard, so it's like, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe just to save on the headache of, like, the constant, like, accidental double taps, is that I really do need to just keep holding the shift button in combat, because that is how you prevent yourself from, like, from doing those dashes. You're gonna... This camera, I swear to fucking Christ.
Special item.
Oh, great. Oh my god, there's more of them. Why? Oh my god, I'm gonna get another time over. Ugh. Just actually hit them for once in your freaking life. Oh, man. 2 time overs already. Ugh. Hey, thanks for the follow. Probably not the best display of my skill right now, but hey, like, every bit of support is appreciated. Thank you. Split screen? Wait, does this actually support split screen? I thought like it didn't. Is the thing, but as far as like how many players, like it only supports 4, just like the arcade original. Like 4 players per session. The nice thing though about like playing this through like LAN or like System Link is that like the nice thing is that we have like tunneling software these days, like X-Link Kai, that just lets you like tunnel like your Ethernet connection from your Xbox to your router, and that goes over the internet, and you can literally play with other people around the world. Okay. But yeah, Spikeout's real cool. There's Spikeout, but there's no volleyball. I call shenanigans. It's good to see you again, Ben. Oh my god. We're near the end of this first playthrough for tonight, because this is technically the shortest of the 4 main routes that you can have in this game. Not counting the possibilities of like somehow meeting the conditions to like get all 5 stages in a row. Ah, missed that platform. Whatever. It's been kind of weird playing as this particular character, which is like, I like playing her more than the character from last week, Jackal, but I feel like, as I've noted, like, early on in the stream, it's like, she has, like, her own versions of the same problems Jackal has, where I just feel like there's, like her variety of moves just leads to a lot of problems that prevent, like, really good combo opportunities from happening. You know, Jackal was basically a character that's all about punches and, like, upper body attacks. Fiona, by comparison, is more about them kicks. And still, like, a weirdly inconsistent array of, like, high, mid, and low attacks. Oh, that combo actually worked well, just from, like, juggling that first dude into another and, like, getting him to bounce extra high. That's the best part of this game. No matter how well or how bad I do in any of these sessions, you'll always see the thing that, like, makes this game so beloved by people. If I could just get out. Oh wow, I finally got up to that platform, like, after so many failed attempts, just because of the timing involved. Oh my god, Big Kyle. With his big-ass katana. Fucking Russian weeb. Oh man, that didn't kill him. Let's try this again. No. Third time's a charm. Eat a dick.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Wow, just only like an hour and 20 minutes into this. All right, that's not bad. So obviously that would mean that this was like, normally this would mean, wow, this would be a very short stream. But no, we're going right back into it because as promised, I have a second character to show off. We're still doing all stages, doing the same route, because I really want to see how much better I do with not Fiona, with Arkfang. This is like this is one of the only extra character in this game that's like, as you'll hear, the announcer does not call out her actual name, similar to the boss characters in this list. But this is the only one of, like, this specific classification of character that still abides by all the same mechanics as the remaining 12.
Extra character.
And this character, despite looking the same, you know,
See the map.
Arkfang plays a whole lot differently.
Gate.
She has those tonfa, so naturally, like, her main combos are a lot different. You know? Very wide in swing. Yep, they were. Yeah. Toshihiro Nagoshi, like, the original Spikeout was like his brainchild. Like, the story behind the creation of the original Spikeout was that he wanted to make an arcade game that could go on for as long as players liked, which would mean, like, really good players would be able to be on the machine for, like, literal hours. But obviously, like, that kind of had to get adjusted to a degree because arcade operators looked at that and was like, no, you're insane. We actually need to make money, thank you. But I think he still got his wish, because even if you take the longest route in the game and are thorough in killing everything, it basically takes you just under 2 hours. And that's, again, if if you are 1CCing the entire thing and not constantly running out of time or getting KO'd like I do repeatedly. But yeah, Nagoshi, the man behind Yakuza, made Spikeout. You know, you can kind of see the resemblance because of it being like beat 'em up gameplay. And for my money, this type of gameplay is absolutely better than any of like the beat 'em up gameplay in the Yakuza games. Even stuff like Yakuza 0, which was arguably like the best it ever got. So yeah, look at that. That's a pretty major difference compared to Fiona. Fiona, like when you press jump, like tap jump and charge to do like that jump kick, she has like the follow-up, but neither of her kicks in that scenario actually go high. You saw like I did jump plus charge like a light tap. You know, this. You saw how high that launched her. Like, yeah, I don't get the follow-up, but I still get a whole lot better, like, combo opportunities. So this already, I think, bodes well, or at the very least, like, makes for a really nice, like, palate cleanser after kind of running up against the limitations of Fiona's, like, play style in that first run-through. Direct action, arcade fun. Hell yeah, you get it. You know what it's about. So much fun. And it's still an absolute shame that, like, this, that, like, not even, like, Spikeout Final Edition got, like, an HD version at any point. But that's just because, like, Sega these days, when it comes to their old IP, they do not have all the money, time, and common sense in the world to give every single thing they've made in the past, like a second, like, time in the sun. Because, man, it'd be so great to have, like, an HD version of Spikeout with online multiplayer working, just so you would have, like, an easy, convenient way for people to experience, like, one of the hooks with this game, which was, you know, 4-player co-op via, like, linked arcade machines. Because the game itself is all in 3D, and the camera is specifically tied to following the player you're controlling, it'd be kind of cumbersome if they had to program that camera to keep track of 4 characters at once. And you've already been seeing, like, how screwy this camera gets sometimes. Alright. Yeah, I think just going up against regular enemies for right now, because of how the training mode in this game only lets you, like, spar against boss characters, which have completely different physics and juggle properties compared to the regular enemies. I definitely think I'm willing to get ahead of myself and say Arkfang ranks higher than even Fiona. Like, in my theoretical, ever-growing Spikeout Battle Street tier list. And you might also be wondering, like, Ark, like, what the hell is the deal between Arkfang and Fiona? Why is it the same character, but one has Tonfas? Well, it's more a story reason. Arkfang is Fiona's code name because as part of the story to this game, she's here on this island originally to kill the protagonist of the last game, but ends up, I guess, like, abandoning her mission and joining Team Neo Spike along the way. And the idea, I guess, is that Arkfang's main weapon that she normally uses is Tonfas. Otherwise, as Fiona, she's just all about them kicks. Oh yeah, and also, like, another trait about this particular character. Because she already has weapons permanently affixed to her hands anyway, she cannot pick up other weapons in this game. So that's, like, her trade-off. But it's, like, the most minor trade-off you could ask for in this game, because most of the time when you're dealing with enemies, you're not even relying on items to pick up, you know? You don't really need improvisational weapons in this like you would in Yakuza or Dynamite Cop. This is a 3D beat 'em up that succeeds in the same way that Streets of Rage does, where it is like it's a simple like methodical action game that really succeeds at just the act of punching and kicking fools, feeling like the goodest that it ever can for its type. Granted, I still like a game like Guardian Heroes more than even Streets of Rage 4 or 2, but that's just because I am a huge Treasure fanboy, and I really do like the specific things that Guardian Heroes has going on with like the 3-lane system, the magic attacks, things like that. She still has that same back throw. Like, you can tell it's still the same character because they find ways to, like, reuse certain attacks where it makes sense. I mean, look at that. It's like, she doesn't even have, like, a... Yeah. Like her 3-charge kick combo is basically like the first 3 hits of Fiona's, like, 6-hit beat combo, you know? That throw is still the same, regardless. But yeah, I'm already feeling this character so much more. Alright, and... Nice! Okay.
You little punks.
This is so much better. Oh man. I mean, of course it's better. Like I had a blunder early on in this stream where I died to that boss. Like, even though I had managed to avoid that since at least like the start of this series, I think. And if not the start, then definitely by the time I started playing as Min Hua, because at that point I had more familiarity. Like, I was getting more of the muscle memory I need to play this game properly, combined with, like, Min Hua just being a fantastic character. I am never gonna stop singing the praises of that Chinese Bajichuan girl, like, as long as I play this game, because, oh my god, she's fantastic. I definitely think she's better than Spike Jr. I don't know yet if she's still better than some of the remaining characters we have, like the members of Team Spike and Team Neo Inferno, just because, at least with one of the characters on Team Neo Inferno, I did mess around with them in the training mode, and oh boy, they're a boss character for a fucking reason. It's amazingly disgusting. Just seriously, look at that. Like the level 2 charge after that, it's like light jump plus charge for the high jump, for the high kick is just, that is a ridiculous amount of air. I swear that has to be like one of her absolute best moves for combo setups, if only you're good at like directing them properly, because it did seem to like not only launch them really high but also launch them behind me. That might be the drawback, but assuming again how you arrange things to go in a fight, that could give you plenty of time to set up a good combo. Alright. Man, I think there was a point where I was, like, terrified of having to deal with, like, Nora and Douglas. Like, these two bosses having to, like, fight you at the same time. There we go. Nice. Wow. Double KO. Let's do this. All right. God, I am so glad I decided like just hours before doing this stream today that like, yeah, no. If I'm doing the shortest route, I deserve to show off 2 characters at once. Especially when this character is like the most appropriate surprise to show off, because it's literally just an alternate version of one of the existing characters with a modified moveset. Okay, just... Alright, let's go. Okay. And, alright. Yeah, like, her combo ability on both bosses and regular enemies especially, is just like a good step up over regular Fiona, because man, as much as I dig a good kick lady, like those kick like hitbox properties are like they just aren't set up in the right way to like make like sane combo strings work properly. Yeah, okay, I could absolutely see why it launches them backwards, because, like, the forward movement actually, like, causes me to, like, cross them up in a weird way. Yeah, like that. Like, that's kind of hard to really deal with. But, I mean, whatever, it's kind of cool. I still love that, like, it sends them... It gives them that much freaking air, of all things. All right. Oh my god. All right, let's just run. Let's see if I can... Yeah, just the bosses just do not want to agree with what I'm trying to set up. Whatever. Ah! Did not. Oh, dick. Come on! There we go. We'll just take that. Just trying to do a cool setup where I do a level 4 charge to just punch that boss into a gang of dudes, but one of them just had to run and kick me at the worst time. Asshole. Hold on. Ah! Oh man, that did not line up correctly. Stairs still kind of screwing with me. And, alright. Let's keep going. Ah. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, using the level 3 on them when they're juggled is still ultimately better just because you have less recovery lag on the level 3 charge. Can go straight into, like, keeping them propped up a bit longer with a juggle. Ah, come on. It'd be nice just if this camera stopped giving me, like, the worst goddamn angle imaginable. Alright. Jeez, man. I still have probably still also like a mix of like how the camera's behaving, but just like trying to get the range properly to like connect like the attacks I need to launch them really high. It's gotta just be because of maybe I'm just thinking too much about how to like press the buttons, because I do feel like that's affecting my ability to like hit them correctly. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, see, that works, and it didn't cross them up, so yeah, I just gotta have them close enough to a wall for it to matter, I guess. Yeah. Oh my god. I am way too fixated on trying to do that. Dude! Ah. I still hate her back grab. It still sucks. There's like no real good like advantage to like using it in a way that lets you like throw an enemy into another. Like just something with like how the hitbox works makes no freaking sense. Or it's like way too specific in like maybe like too narrow or something. Dude, oh, I wasn't running. No! No, do not kill me, motherfucker! Oh my god, that worked! Oh wow. Woo! I was not expecting Curtis of all people to be dumb enough to just like run into that. Considering how often like considering how often enemies that surround you just do not want to run into that special throw. It's ridiculous. It sucks that, like, I appreciate Arkfang's, like, combos in general, like, being a lot better to use than Fiona, but man, them sharing the same throws just suck. The special throw, the back throw. I mean, that's still fine. Ah. There. Yeah, it's like unless they are dead straight on, it's practically useless. Because, like, as you're shifting around, it's already pushing the other characters out of the way to begin with. So it's like, why? Alright, come on. Got it. Alright, let's see. This one's pretty separate. Oh. How did that miss? I think I'm starting to, like, feel like my timing on releasing buttons slipping away after a point. Because, like, a major problem that you can run into when trying to get, like, certain combos off that use, like, charge moves is that unless you release the button during a period where you're absolutely certain you were not in any frames of a previous attack, including the recovery, then, like, it'll just, like, the bar will empty and you just won't get the attack off. It's real frustrating. I wish it didn't do that, if I'm being honest. Like, that's probably, like, the one consistent knock I can give about this game's combat system, because, like, I may have gripes as far as, like, how certain characters play, but this is, like, a system-wide issue. Oh, my God. I will say, it's like, I've noted I've grown generally tired of like Souls games, or just like the type of stuff that Miyazaki makes already, because it's like, because it feels just so much like he's just doing the same shit over and over, and it's no longer impressing me. But it's like, if there's one thing I'll at least give credit compared to this, is that when it comes to the combat, even if it looks boring, it's a lot more appreciated to have a camera that, like, keeps itself behind your back when you're locked onto an enemy that you're trying to fight. Like, I get it looks dynamic and cool when you have stuff like this, where it's like you're fighting in the background towards an enemy that is in the foreground. But it's... Hold on, I should actually focus. No! Just fuck her! Please, kill! Give me time! That's not what I wanted! God... Fine. But yeah, it's just all this... Ugh. Man, maybe trying to do 2 playthroughs at once in a single stream wasn't the best of ideas. But I mean, it is short. That is kind of the nice thing, but ugh. Again, my fingers are slipping. It's like they're gradually unlearning the muscle memory I've been building up as far as, like, button combos for the past few weeks. Stuff where it's like stuff that you absolutely need an arcade stick to even, like, perform comfortably. Because it's like... Because obviously the thing that still trips me up to some degree is the fact that you have 2 different levels of, like, the jump charge attack. You know? You have the light one where you tap, and then there's the other where you hold. And it's one where it's like, you get that long jump, followed by, like, the VF style, like, scissor kick moon jump nonsense. And the thing is that even that I discovered, after messing around, that I realized that actually makes it work the way that it does, is that you don't even need to press both buttons directly at the same time for it to, like, do either the light or heavy version of it. Like, all you really need to do is either tap or hold the jump button and then press charge. Or beat, in that case. Yeah. Holy shit, no, yeah, that absolutely is how it works. Like it... God. How How did I not realize that was how it worked? No wonder it confuses me every time I feel like I accidentally get one of those, like, jumping kicks. Like, that is bizarre. No wonder.
Here comes the boss.
God, man. Man, actually, on saying that, I liked it a lot better when I thought, like, in my head, all it was that I just had to press the two buttons at the same time in either, like, a light or heavy press. For both. I mean, I guess that makes sense because that kind of allows for, like, more flexibility in how you use the charge attacks. Oh my god, please, don't kill me! No! How did that not... Okay, come on. No! God damn it, I did not want this. Ugh. I'm doing better with this character, and yet I've now died twice on Diesel Town. Yeah, just look at that. You get a combo like that. That already makes her a more valuable character than even, like, her normal version. Just, wow. Ugh. Actually, you know, I shouldn't be, like, beating myself up too much about the fact that, like, I died twice on Diesel Town after doing a run where I got through it with no deaths.
How to see the map.
Like, I've watched plenty of, like, Japanese streamers that just, like, do Spikeout for a living, and it's like, they always die in different places. But then again, like, they're not playing it like I am. They're playing it on the hardest difficulty because they've been practically treating this, like, as, like, a ritual for years. It's something that, like, they keep doing over and over because, like, that's how much longevity this gameplay has, like, by itself. They don't need any new levels or enemies or bosses or things like that. They just need to keep getting better because it's an arcade game. And, like, the ultimate goal is to be able to consistently do 1CCs in this type of thing. Like, that's totally how it's supposed to go. Ah. Yeah, that is so weird to get used to now because anytime I press beat plus jump, the whole reason I think to do it is because I'm going to do that, like, jumping leap attack. Like, the last thing I think I would do with that is to do like that. Is to do that, you know? But then again, it also feels a bit more finicky to pull off, but that might just be me screwing up the buttons. Yeah, seriously, it's just my main problem that's developing over the course of this stream is that I'm getting way too much in the habit of just, like, releasing the charge button way earlier than I think I should. Because that's causing me to, like, miss my attacks. Seriously, though, if you land it just right, it's like you can... I did that! Look at that! I just did that 3 in a row. That's amazing. That... Jump plus... tap jump followed by beat or charge to do that hit is like... That is so disgusting. That is her best move by a long freaking shot. It's amazing. It's just you gotta make sure that you're good enough to do it consistently. Because it's like, it's basically like her level 2 charge. No, wait, no, looking at that kick, I think that is technically the animation for her level 2 charge. Which is like, you know, level 2 charges in this game are always uppercuts. They launch characters. That makes sense. Oh, God. Oh, the pieces are coming together. Oh, man. Too bad it's not powerful enough to launch bosses still. There we go. That went well. Alright. Man.
Yes.
Discovering more and more of the intricacies on how this game works. It's a journey. I feel like by the end of this process of playing through the this mode with all 13 main characters, is that on top of doing a stream where I probably just do like a formal breakdown of like where all these characters lie in terms of like usefulness and like ability, like on a personal scale, obviously, because I'm pretty sure there are some characters that like other people probably prefer more than others. They're probably good at it, unlike me. But it's like I have to do that as well as just kind of like a formal breakdown, like, of everything I have discovered as far as like how this game works system-wise. 6! Count them, 6 of those in a row. That is disgusting. That is broken. I love it. Oh, man. That's fantastic. Oh. Oh, wow. You know, one thing I'll give credit to Battle Street as far as aesthetics go, like, I do miss, like, the bright, colorful, saturated look of, like, the arcade game. But, man, like, the way, like, these, like the steel blue, like, girders, like, looked is that, like, they were so blue it made you think that there was, like, a missing texture on it, and you were just getting, like, the leftover bump match details. Alright. Yeah, just knocking all these dudes off the scaffolding into the water below, presumably. Or no, there's probably no water there. It's just like empty. They're hitting like raw steel and pavement at the bottom. Okay, come on. Now let's actually try and do this in a more reasonable way when it comes to this duel fight with, like, Kitty and Lisa. Oh, there's one extra down there. Oh my god. Get over here. Oh, wait. He was still kind of dizzy. I could have, if I knew. Yes, yes, this is good. This is good. Get up here. Get up the stairs. Good, good, good. Yes! Oh my god, I think that's not what I actually wanted. Oh no! No, no, let me kill her! Yes, yes, yes! Okay, good. Good. Okay, get up the stairs. Damn it, no! They're way too, like, scarce on time. No, no, please do not. Ugh, please, no. No, why are you doing this to me? Ugh. I gotta... Okay. I at least now have run into this more than once in a consistent way, where it's like, if I'm ever doing Shipyard B, I am clearly running into an issue. Oh, great, and then it gives me more time. God damn it. Oh, this piece of shit. Like, I think I gotta start looking at more videos just to see how, like, people are going through this level to avoid the timeouts. Stop! Stop cornering me! Piece of shit! There. Oh my. That was embarrassing. That really should have gone better. Like it did at the start. I lured that first boss up the stairs, but for some reason, my freaking level 4 charge had to knock her back down. I couldn't finish things more easily, like on even ground, but whatever. This has to go faster, this part. Kaiser's still probably gonna, like, ruin me. Because this... Camera, can you please, for once in your goddamn fucking life, actually stay behind me? I do not care how, like, dynamic or cool-looking it is that I am fighting enemies in the foreground. It doesn't matter if I can't see where I am facing and know for sure that, like, I am gonna line up an attack or a grab or something. Dude. There. Take that. Good. Ooh. It's getting real intense. Okay, now hold on. I think I got something. Yeah! Oh, wait, no, that's actually a good combo. Wait, if I could just... Yeah! Yeah, just alternating with, like, that jump plus charge light and the beat plus jump. That's actually pretty good. There.
Here comes the boss.
No! Oh my god, just let me get off this. Camera, for I swear to Christ. No, hold on. I'm actually gonna try something. Hold on. No! Oh, why? I did not want this. Ugh. They knew. They knew what they were doing with this. Crap. Oh, well, at least I've got enough time and I'm not close to death. Yeah, they did seal it off. So it's like, what was even the point of, like, moving the enemies up? There we go. Nice! Style on your corpse, why don't I? Oh my god. Forget him. Camera, seriously, don't... You are literally just rotating the wrong way. I cannot believe... Like... Ugh. It is futile. Me having to, like, curse the camera for, like, its inept behavior. Alright. Okay. Just keep a calm head. The boss that you are the worst at in this game is coming up. I just gotta not lose my cool when it comes to dealing with Kaiser. Dude. Alright, that works. Yes! Alright. Combos are coming together again. That's good. Let's do this. Why did that not come out? Okay, let's just do this. Fiona, Arkfang, he was to the right. You could have turned a bit more. I don't know. I don't know with this game sometimes. Okay, no, pick it up.
Here comes the boss.
Why does it just not want to grab them? It's got to be something I'm missing as far as like how to control these characters. Maybe it's got to be because I'm still holding the shift button. Dude, dude, for fuck's sake! God, I have no specials left. Will you fucking... No! No, no, I should have held off. Ugh. What were you doing, girl? No. Oh my god. This asshole's gonna kill me.
Continue.
Right.
Seriously, camera? What is your problem? Dude, no, that is bullshit. Oh, when it made me, no. This game. No, not this game. This game's fine. It's just this fight. I do not know how best to deal with it. Like, seriously, how the hell do you stun this motherfucker? Like, what is going on? Ugh! And it's like, what's even the point of trying to do that? Ugh! God damn it.
Right.
Dude, fucking grab him. I was not anywhere close. Come on. Dude, no. Alright, fine. Tonfa in the ass just to send you home.
Yes.
Frick. Ugh.
Go to the next stage.
Yeah, I feel like if for some reason, like, the only way to, like, get all 5 stages is to, like, not, like, use a continue and maintain your score, then shit, I'm probably gonna have to just deal with doing Astromall first, hope I don't die, and then, like, just take my losses as they come in the Shipyard. I'm still so terrible at dealing with Kaiser. I feel like even then I would still, even with my preferred characters, I feel like I would still have issues. Like, I don't think me just going to Min Hua would guarantee, like, an instant victory, you know? Alright. Now let's just focus on getting through here as quickly as possible. Dude! Bitch! No, I'm not trying to use those, man. I'm just trying to, like, tap jump plus charge. Like, oh, man. Fingers are so not cooperating right now. There we go. You know, maybe when in doubt, just like abuse as much of the charge attacks as you can, because it's got to be like both an enemy and point matter of like getting that extra time. There we go. Knocked him back into the hedge maze, and it counted him as out of bounds, so he's dead. Good for me. What were you even doing, man? Ugh. Ugh. And of course, I can't even see. I was trying to turn around, dude, so that I could, like, line up that level 4. But it just did not want to go. Alright, let's keep moving. Off! There. Somehow I managed to, like, maintain invulnerability.
Special item.
These flamethrower dudes can just suck it. Dude, aim where I want, please. Oh, and of course. Dude! Ugh! Great, and now I'm empty. Just my fingers are not coordinating where they're supposed to, and now because I keep accidentally tapping all 3 buttons to use those specials, and now they're wasted. Great, just freaking great. Oh well. At least she has good range on, like, that particular, like, jump plus beat attack just because of the taunt fuzz. Alright. Let's do this. The strategy I recall seeing from the... Dude! What was that? Good. Alright. We got this. What? No! Where the hell were you aiming, girl? Ugh! Buttons are just not coming out where they're supposed to. Like, I still won, but really did not feel like it went exactly where it was supposed to. Just either like an accidental dash or just pressing the wrong buttons. I mean, I really like the stick that I got. I feel like I ultimately got my money's worth from like getting this ship from Japan through Yahoo Auctions, but like, Christ. I'm almost wishing I would have been thinking I would be better off if I had just got one of those like Xbox Brook adapters and simply like just plugged in like my Real Arcade Pro, like my PS3 arcade stick, which I'm sure would not have any of these issues. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think it's still, chances are that this might just be like an issue with how like the game is reading digital inputs, because I swear, even like these accidental double taps, I did not have nearly as often when streaming the Dead or Alive games, because I was like playing those extensively with this. Alright. Ugh. We're near the end, though. God. This game technically does have a soft lock as far as, like, if you're not using the shift button, like, I feel like if you're pointing in the direction of an enemy, like, your attack will still line up. I feel like that's been working inconsistently, though. Like, no wonder they had, like, a shift button to, like, get around this issue. Sega and Nagoshi had the same idea Nintendo did with the idea of, like a manual button to hold for, like, locking onto targets. Alright. But I think we can do this. Yeah, alright. No, come on. Oh, come on. Is it seriously that, like, that far out of range? I can't hit it. I can't get the life up. What a crock of shit. Oh my god, no, no, this is bad. I don't want them all aggroed. I don't want them all aggroed! Shit! Ah, whatever. No. Oh my god, no. Please. Well, worst situation when dealing with these three. Good. Oh my god, just barely. Ugh. Alright. Let's get inside the opera house. I at least know, like, these. Yeah, we'll take that. I wish it was health, but I'll take an extra special. Ugh. Oh, man. The exhaustion's kicking in, but I'm not giving up just yet. Let's go. No. Oh my god. Seriously, that missed? That's bullshit. Oh well. Look at these chumps though. They think they're so tough with their own tonfas. I got my own. No. Oh my god. And there. I really need to start doing this combo more where I pre-charge, then do B plus jump, and then just let it go for a level 4. That really seems to be more beneficial. I did not want to do that again. Ugh. I swear, trying to hit B plus jump in combo is like a trap for me because I inadvertently keep lowering my middle finger too low that it hits kick at the same time. And then all 3 buttons are pressed, and that's how I do that shit again. Ugh. Just die right now. This is me in my I no longer give a shit mode. I'm not trying to focus on being cool and stylish. I'm trying to actually survive and win the game.
Here comes the boss.
Ah! Should have done a launcher. No. Oh my god, please. I'm just trying to grab you, and you do not let me. I can't even see for sure if you will let me because the camera just hates me. Like, seriously, why can't you just rotate more to, like, my backside? Right now. Do you not realize how useful that would be? No? Whatever. Alright, that works. Oh, come on! I'm trying to grab you, stop! Ugh, fine. I was gonna go and grab this anyway. Fucker! All right, that works. I'll grab the life up at the other corner just to guarantee, because it's a small one, and then the rest will be refilled once I break open the gate. Camera, seriously, you should be facing the wall, not away from it. Ugh. And this is why I normally do not do 2 playthroughs back to back. This is just a special circumstance. And really, like, the best chance I had to kind of, like, fit a playthrough of this in within a decent time frame. Because if I can line it up where it's, like, I basically dedicate a month of Saturday Night Spikeout where, like, each month is, like, the members of a different team, then that works. Because there's 4 for Team Spike and 4 for Team Neo Inferno. And technically 5 for Team Neo Spike because Arkfang and Fiona count as their own characters. Alright, that's fine. Yeah! Got it. Okay. Take that. Camera. You're not even gonna, like, give me an angle that lets me actually see what I just did? Eh, whatever. Alright. Time for these 3 stooges. And I do not have nearly enough special attack, a special attack stocked up as I would like.
Here comes the boss.
Dude, I could not, sense of depth sometimes. Ah! Jeez, that hitbox is just terrible. It's way too big. Delete it. Nerf it. Fuck it. Dude! If you will please, for once in your freaking lives, stop spamming those moves. What? He grabbed me out of my grab. What a crock of shit. No! Oh my god! Once again, I am just gonna lose all of my time. Because these bitches, like, they have so much health. They keep away so easily. They constantly spam the same freaking invincible moves. And there's not enough, like, reinforcements that I can, like, get extra time from. And it's like, if you keep trying to, like, intentionally or unintentionally, like, divide your attention among all three and whittle their health down equally, that does not help you. And now, all of a sudden, they're being passive enough for me to actually kill them. Just this freaking game sometimes. It is so fun. But God, you just know it was designed in so many ways to fulfill what arcade operators wanted. They just made this game so mean just to bully and take your money. Ugh. Grab! Grab, you fucker! Come on. Seriously, why do you not turn around sometimes? Alright, I'm actually just gonna... While I have the extra time to work with... Oh my god, stop playing keep away. Alright, come on. I cannot believe as well that, like, he's one of the few bosses that, like, your level 3 charge does not stun. It feels just wrong. What the hell? I was out of range of that. Come on. Ugh. At least I'm keeping a good time lead. They're not dropping enough health packs though. Oh, finally. Oh. I did not die or run out of time on that. Thank God. Alright. So that only makes... Wow, okay. I think that actually makes only one death on this run of the Imperial Opera. It was just those 3 assholes on the stage.
Fight. Here comes the boss.
Obviously, it's not nearly as much points I could have gotten if I actually took care of all the ads, but honestly, like, it doesn't matter. I've already lost, like, whatever my high score was from, like, the constant, like, continues I've had to make. Ugh! Just let me... Fuck! Let me shift! no! That should not have missed! And somehow that hit, even though it didn't look like it. Either hitbox is being weird and funky, or the camera just lying as always with perspective. Or some nonsense. Please just... Thank you! More time, that's all I need. Fucker! Oh my god. It always starts strong in Spiker's camp in Diesel Town. Then it just goes off a cliff on the ensuing stages. Mostly Shipyard. No, no, please, no! Why is the level 4 not coming out? Oh! Oh my god, that is so close! Seriously, all these dudes need to go. They're getting in the way. Oh my god! Why? And now I'm gonna run out of time to pick up that special. Like, game, why are you doing this to me so much? Why is your camera consistently this bad? Why are the enemies just getting getting me with like the worst luck? And why is it all happening for the character that like I've already established is better than the one I was immediately playing as earlier this night? Ugh. I'm gonna survive. Damn it. I swear it. Yes, come on. Ooh, that crossed up. I'll take it. God. Ugh. Even with the better combos, she's still weak as hell. Why were you dashing? Oh my god, please. Fuck! I will not be deterred. I still have 80 seconds left. Fuck! You were waiting for me! Please, no. Ugh. Yeah! Woo! Took care of all of his goons. Came very close to running out of time a couple times. Did not die. Came close to dying, getting knocked out, but still didn't die. Ugh. Yeah. I think the amount of deaths I incurred during this kind of says it all. Fiona's not nearly as bad, but still in that kind of hard-to-use area as Jackal is. And Arkfang is better than both. But I'll still put Spike Jr. above all those, and then above him, Min Hua. That's where I'm putting them all for Team Neo Spike. Oh, I did it! God. Basically, yeah, straight up, like 1/3 of the way through, like this main series, or at least like the main goal of this series. You know, because presumably I would still be playing this game like every Saturday. It's just with the current goal of like putting all of these 13 characters through their paces, I've already gotten 5 down. 2 of them in one stream. Like, that's... Like, that's respectable. For sure. I definitely did not get through each of those nearly as fast as I've seen speedruns do. I've seen them do it in 40... Like, in sub 40 minutes. Like, my runs for both of those as Fiona and Arkfang separately took double that. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Once we get into February, we're going to be taking a look at the original cast of the Spikeout arcade game with their Battle Street redesigns, where Spike has become way more black. White is his outfit's like become a different kind of doofy. Linda's outfit is not as good, but still fine. And Tenshin's was also still very weird. I don't know. Might as well give a preview. Because... God, stop with the double inputs already, you piece of shit. So yeah, just a preview of the character for next time.
Fight.
Spike, as you might guess, is the dad of Spike Jr. And because of this, like, the whole point of Spike Jr.'s moveset is that it's designed to be very similar to his dad, but with, like, some key differences. Like that 6-hit combo, for instance, just hitting beats 6 times, absolutely is absolutely the same. That kick as well. The uppercut, the stun, and the level 4. Yeah. Yeah, and then the, I think, is still pretty much the same. So yeah, let's actually try some things while we still got a couple minutes. Ah, that didn't work. Hold on. Ugh. Ah, hold on. Okay, I guess the hitbox from that position is too low for a level 3, but whatever. Yeah, that's not bad. Still pretty meaty. Oh yeah, and before I forget, another thing that they carried over to like Junior's moveset, which is very appreciated, is this throw. And with it, as you would expect, the certain follow-up. Okay, that didn't quite line up exactly. We'll try it again. Look at that! Like I was showing off, like, the light jump plus charge with Arkfang and how absolutely, like, disgusting it was as a quick launcher. That tactic of the special grab throw with Spike or Spike Jr. followed by the level 4 charge is, like, that is their greatest asset, you know? Like father, like son. So that's what you have to look forward to. Fortunately with this, now that, like, between the times I've spent, like, messing around with Spikeout Final Edition, like, on emulator in my own time, combined with, like, learning more of, like, decent combo and, like, button sequences from playing this game, I feel like I'm better equipped going into those characters now than I was in the past. I still don't entirely feel confident about whether or not I want to bump the difficulty up to normal. I feel like maybe I should. Because if there's even like the slightest chance that doing so is gonna give me the ability to actually like get a 5-stage run, then I might as well try that. Unless, of course, it really does require you to be like... Wait, no, I was about to say it needs to be like on arcade rules only, but I've seen people like they play it on hard is the thing. So it turns the type of game to customization, so that clearly... So, like, having it set specifically to arcade rules shouldn't really matter. It's gotta be something with, like, difficulty and or whether or not you've made continues. Obviously, I could potentially make it easier for myself by turning off time limits. But, honestly, there's no real fun in that. Like, this is an arcade game. It was made with a time limit in mind. It's kind of important for keeping the pace and getting you to actually move forward and shit. So, ugh. Yeah, I'm done. This was fun. Even if you could hear it in my voice at times, it sounded like I was not having fun. But I guarantee you, I was still having fun all the same. The point is that I am learning. I think I definitely need to change up, like, what I do with this game in between waiting for, like, each of these Saturday night streams. Because before it was like I wasn't even touching Battle Street mode until, like, the stream actually starts. Because I kind of wanted to learn on the fly. But now that I've gone through all, like, what the game considers as all 4 routes, like, I think there's no reason for me to not still, like, boot this up in my free time on any other day of the week and just practice certain stages so that I can get the strategies down for beating some of these bosses. Because you've seen how it goes well and sometimes goes really poorly depending on whether or not I aggro, like, certain enemies or bosses at a time as opposed to just letting them all gang up on me at once, which would probably be a lot easier to deal with if this was being done in co-op, but I think that wouldn't be for, like, a very long time, at least not until I have finished doing these solo playthroughs with all 13 characters. I think after that point I would then look to finding other people online and being like, hey, you got X-Link Kai, you want to, like, do some Battle Street? Better yet, maybe I could, like, convince retro streamers or retro streaming VTubers that, hey, this is a game you should get. You should totally get an OG Xbox, soft mod it, load this game onto your hard drive, and get set up with X-Link Kai so that you could, like, so that you can take the system link option and just, like, treat it as if it were online. That's the end goal, because God damn it, like, I'll do anything I can to get the word out that people care about Spikeout and Sega needs to do something with it. I'll either let them know or, like, they won't do anything and I'll be, like, going to my grave with that knowledge that they never did anything with this series ever again. Ugh. Have a good night, everyone. You all take care now.